Welcome back to Ratchet Thoughts and Isms. We're super excited to have you guys here today. Season 2 is coming. It's here right now, all day. And as always, we gotta start you out with.
Oh, it's intros? Oh, it's Ratchet Poppy, Uptown Brown Radio right here. I'm here. I'm here.
First Lady Ramona, she's here.
Today, you getting Harlem Luke Skywalker, but I'm letting you know right now, Lucas is in the building.
Lucas is coming.
So we got a really good episode for you guys today. Some personal experiences for you guys, so we just want to talk to you a little bit about it. And it's called Dinner Etiquette. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we want to talk about dinner etiquette. You know, when you're with your friends, family, whoever, what's the actual etiquette that's supposed to happen at the dinner table? So we're gonna start. What y'all feel like?
Well, I feel like it starts before you get to the dinner table. You should kind of know where you're going, cause you shouldn't dress the same way you're gonna go to BBQs as you're going to Peter Luger's or Ruth Chris. You know what I'm saying? So it starts there. You know what I'm saying? And that goes for men and women. Like, you know, I feel like there is a line between sexy and slutty. She should figure it out.
Right.
So you saying that between Ruth Chris and BBQs, she can't dress the same way between both restaurants?
She can, but she shouldn't.
That part. For Keisha, Ramona, I feel like you should dress for the ambiance at the restaurant. Dress for the people of the restaurant. So that's how I gauge how I'm gonna dress. But at the end of it, I have a baseline of how I dress, but I look into it more if it's like a classy restaurant, more laid back restaurant. I just go online, see how the people's dress, see the background in it, like, okay, jeans and shirt, okay, dress, shoes, okay.
You saying TGI Fridays ain't classy?
No. And also, look at how much the restaurant costs. Prices will tell you how to dress as well. Just know that. If you don't know what to dress or how to dress, ladies, look at the price, look at the ambiance. That will tell you how to dress.
So, you saying that they can't dress slutty for high price ambiance?
I feel like when you have a high price ambiance, it's a more classy look place. So you have to fit the place. You have to look like the place. So if the place is classy, dress classy. If the place is laid back, dress laid back. But you can't go into a classy place looking like trash. Come on.
No, like
side boob hanging out.
Listen,
skirt on your butt cheeks. Something about can I get it?
I definitely don't.
And some restaurants have dress codes. Let's get that right.
This shoot, like come on, like I don't expect you to come with them 5411s at a Ruth Chris.
She still wear those? Mm-hmm. They still popping?
Yeah.
I'm old. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You are old. It's okay. You know, I'm old too. I said 5411s.
So let me ask you a question. If you took a nice female on a date, you know, you feeling her, you're like, okay, babe, we're going to a date night tonight, get dressed, I'm pick you up at 8. How would you expect for her to come downstairs looking? What would you expect for her to look like?
I don't know. How do I know that she's a nice female?
What you mean?
If she gave me something, that means she's nice.
She's nice enough to even talk to you. She's nice because she gave you her number, so she's nice.
So
anyway,
is this me inviting her out to the place or her inviting me out?
You invited her out. What do you expect for her to look like?
So if I invite her out to a dinner date, I expect her to look good.
Like what? What do you expect for her to have on? Something.
It depends on where I'm taking her. So I'll let her know. Like if I'm taking her to a classy place, I'll be like, yo, you gotta wear a dress and some heels.
But do you think you have to tell somebody that though?
Yeah.
You want to tell her to wear eyelashes?
I don't know about that one.
I don't do the makeup stuff. That's their choice. You know what I'm saying? But like if I know like it's an upscale restaurant, like
I've never had a man tell me to wear a dress and heels. Like she should be going out wear a dress and heels. Like you tell girls that? That's a thing. I just want to know. Like
it again, depending on the type of spot. Like I will let you know, because I know sometimes you come from after work, you might not have the heels in the bag, in the dress. You know, we get up after work and we go to dinner.
If you know you're going, you should put stuff in your bag for later. I'm just saying, no judgment, but
no judgment though.
You gotta tell a girl to dress in heels and look nice, and I don't know, kind of iffy. But okay.
First off, if it's just dinner, then that's another story. But if I'm doing an experience, there's going to be more than just dinner. And I'm not talking about the after hours. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the before
the actual event.
You know, and then the dinner, and then after hours.
Okay.
So
did I tell you that I'm high right now?
Stop.
Yes, tell us.
Stop.
I just wanted to let you know.
That's why you're so quiet. See, I knew this was gonna happen.
So,
and for men too.
Well, if I invited her, I
I'm just
know.
saying, if a woman invites a man to dinner, there's a certain criteria you have to look like. I can't deal with a man that only know how to dress street. You have to know how to flip it.
You can't wear the new J's?
You gotta know how to flip that. Like, I can't
You
deal
can't
with
wear the all whites on whites.
with some dress pants and a jacket and a t-shirt or something. Like, make it your swag, but don't come
Can't
in
wear
looking like
Rockaway sweatsuit?
Who wears Rockaway anything?
Ooh.
Nobody wears Rockaway. So no offense to Rockaway.
Ooh.
Wow.
You know, some establishments don't allow sneakers, so they can't do the white.
It's athleisure. It's called athleisure wear.
It is called athleisure wear. Absolutely.
That's right.
No, like if I invite you, then I know what I'm gonna wear. If you invite me, just for me personally, I'm always going dressed to impress.
Right.
because-
Always overdressed and underdressed.
Yeah.
Right.
Basically.
Try to make sure my white tee is brand new.
They won't let you win.
Fresh. And it's iron.
Yo, this I can't.
All right. So dinner etiquette. So are there conversations that should or should not be had at the dinner table?
No talking about politics. No talking about religion.
Okay, that's fair.
I don't know if politics is off the table for me in a dinner.
If I find out she a Trump supporter, I'm leaving her right there with the bill.
Really?
So yes, absolutely. Listen, if I find out you're a Trump supporter, take my last little bite. I'm going.
It's like, oh, let me get this last bite though.
Take my last little bite. Make sure
you want to pay for this bill, but
exactly. I'm gonna leave you right there with the goddamn bill.
That's serious?
Yeah, to me, is that serious? Yes.
If you learn that the guy you dating, he took you out, and you're like, you're a
I
Trump
would have had
supporter.
that discussion a long time ago before the date.
Really?
Yes, I would have.
Does that happen? Does that really happen?
You don't know me then. I'll be all up in the business. You voted? Who you voted for? Oh, you voted for? Oh, you voted for Barack? Okay, we cool.
Damn,
Who you
are we
voting
that
for?
bad? Like, I've never asked a girl.
I'm different.
I don't ask about politics, so I don't ask those type of questions.
But you just said you would leave the chick at the dinner table.
But I'm just saying, that's why I said
So you
politics.
should know.
That's why I said politics shouldn't be discussed at the dinner
But
table.
why not have the conversation if it's such a big deal breaker for you?
Yeah.
It's a deal breaker for you. So why
Yeah.
not have it?
She's
I'm
right.
trying to secure some buns first. I don't want to make it too serious.
Yeah.
But you gonna leave it at the table?
You don't want to mess things up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not stupid now. Like, come on.
Yeah, come on. You know what I'm saying? Come on, my
Like,
guy.
you could be a Trump
guy.
supporter.
Right.
Don't tell me. Let me
Right.
get
Be
the
quiet.
buzz first.
Shh, no.
Yeah. Then at least I
I'm a
can feel. At least I can feel good for ghosting her afterwards because I'm like, she a Trump supporter after I got the
You have a
butt.
reason.
I got a reason. This bitch was a Trump supporter anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
What else shouldn't you talk about? I feel like you shouldn't talk about personal stuff amongst each other. Like, if we all sitting together and I might talk to you separately, I might talk to you separately, don't bring up like, remember the other day when you said that, oh, he licked your ass? I'm like, Because just because me and Lucas cool doesn't mean he knows everything that I tell you or you know everything I tell him. So don't feel like you should just bring stuff up.
I thought we had no
You know what I'm
secrets.
saying? Because people do that sometimes. No, but you had told me. I'm like, I told you. I told you.
I thought we had no secrets, guys. Guess not.
I think that since you said politics and religion is off the table, I think you shouldn't really talk about sex at the dinner table either. You know, because
Yes, but if you with your girlfriends
at the dinner, okay,
and you're drinking.
I've done that. I've done that, but I'm like,
So basically, like, if you just out with your dudes or you just out with the fellas, but if, let's say it's like a couple
It's a
situation,
co-ed thing.
sex should be off the table.
I think so.
yeah, because you might not know, you don't know what these couples are in or not into and what could turn them off. Like, if you talk about threesomes, that might turn the whole table off. You know what I'm saying?
I think anybody who invites me to a dinner should just automatically expect that it's going to be interesting conversation.
Lying.
Because you're gonna talk about threesomes.
Possibly.
He would not.
I sure would.
No, he wouldn't.
Okay.
I think there's some conversations that, even if it is single or coupled, you should be wary of, discernment, as our brother Dre, we miss you today, sorry you can't be here, would say on talking about at the dinner table.
What about side conversation? Is that polite?
I think you can have side conversations as long as you can loop someone in some way, somehow. Like, hey, this da da da. What do you think about this situation? This happened between me and Ra. Yada yada yada. Da 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 da.
Okay. I think that's a little rude.
You should
really like.
Right. Like you should involve the person somehow.
I think if they're gonna be side conversations, they should be quick. They shouldn't be long lasting.
Right. Like so I'm saying, like.
Yeah, like
having a full
next thing you know, 3 hours later.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
rude.
You know what
I mean, you're not interested in what's going on as a group. That's rude.
No, that is rude.
That's rude. Yeah.
That's rude. You should include me somehow. Like I'm just sipping on my serve, waiting for you guys to finish your fucking conversation. I'm like, It's true. It's disrespectful.
Because I've done that before. I went out with a girlfriend of mine. She brought her friend with her, and I never met the girl before. But she's sitting there having like her own dinner conversation with her friend. I'm sitting here like, you invited me. You guys are not even here. You invited me, so why am I here? So I just got up. I went to the bar. I was like, I can't sit here. And you just act like I'm not here. I'm not doing that with you. Can't do it.
Does that happen to you, sir?
No.
Have you had inappropriate conversations at the dinner table?
I have had inappropriate conversations.
Wait, how many people were at the table?
Probably like 10.
And what did you talk about?
I asked.
Oh, sorry. Pause. Before he starts, we did not even give you guys justice and grace,
about that.
and we are sorry. Please, Ratchet Poppy, Uptown Bravo, please give us.
Oh yeah,
disclaimer.
The thoughts and opinions of Uptown Brown, Ratchet Poppy, or Radio Raheem are solely the thoughts and opinions of me, and do not reflect upon the lovely cast of Ratchet Thoughts and Isms.
Thank you. And we apologize. We know we give that to you early on because we don't know what this mother lover is going to say.
Right.
Well, I gotta do all that.
Please continue on the question that Miss Ramona.
I think I was at like a dinner table when I had asked one of my bros where he be okay with his wife getting like one of the intimate massages. You know what I'm saying? You know the massages that the ladies
half naked and look like you're having sex. That one.
Huh?
It's just it's an intimate massage.
All I heard was sex. Say it again.
You're half naked and you look like you're having sex. That one.
When you're half naked.
Actually, you're butt naked because they are naked in the massage.
You're butt naked and you're getting
the ladies be having panties on. The ladies be having panties. Now, so I've seen.
No, they don't. They put the towel on one side of her leg, her whole side.
Oh yeah, sometimes yeah, sometimes yeah. You're right.
And she
they
gets
got those for men too, by the way.
And he's like on her. His penis is on her butt. Her.
They have those for
You didn't see that?
For men too, with 2 ladies. And
she's riding him.
I want to go to Atlanta to get one for my birthday.
Yep.
That's the plan.
Yep.
Let's go.
Yep.
I'm intrigued. Okay, sorry. Continue. Sorry. I'm gonna do some research.
I asked one of my bros, would he be okay with his wife getting into massage, and he was just like, no, like he looked, no. And so I was just like,
sorry.
You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, and I think.
Would you be okay with getting a massage?
I think that here's the reality. I understand why a man would feel uncomfortable about it because of the whole jealousy factor component of it, right? However, right, I feel like especially if you marry, if you think your wife who you married and took vows with about to smash a nigga over a massage, then you really don't trust your wife. It's a massage. Like, you think one massage is supposed to turn your wife to a hoe? Like, nah. Sorry, listen, if you feel that way, either you don't trust your wife or like your relationship is just trash. Like, you think a massage is supposed to, y'all got vows that y'all took with each other, and if you think that's gonna happen, your relationship ain't solid.
Can I say something?
Sure.
She might not have sex with him. I get that part. But what I'm saying is, are you comfortable with another man half naked on top of your wife or your girlfriend? Because they're naked. She's naked, he's naked. Okay? Are you comfortable with another man's hands all up in between her cracks, all up between her lady parts?
So
not having sex with her, but just...
So like I said,
are you comfortable with that?
I think that there's a part of me that would definitely feel very uncomfortable because of the jealousy component of it.
That's not jealousy.
What else?
That's your lady.
I'm finished. That's he's saying his part. Okay.
The part that's getting you upset about it is because you're looking at it and you like, oh, that's mine. Ain't nobody supposed. It's a
That's not what I'm saying.
So
finish. Let me finish.
I'm saying.
You can come
But as long as we have a mutual understanding that I can get one of those intimate massages, then it's fine. And we have a mutual understanding.
I knew it was something behind this one.
As long as we have a mutual understanding, then it's fine.
So are you that? Go ahead.
So I would be super happy. You wanna know why? Because she getting hot and bothered, and you know who she coming back to?
See, my guy. Why?
Oh, what's with the block?
Go ahead. Just go ahead.
I'm like, yes, come home and let me just lay back and enjoy the show.
Exact. See, he knows. He's a smart man.
Get it, boo.
Get it.
What you was gonna say before you try to block our bromance right there?
Ooh, I was gonna say nothing.
She said, ooh.
Because that's what it was. So right?
I'm not gonna say nothing because
I'm
not jealous. I pride myself on not being jealous. But I do love you and I do care about you. And I don't want no other woman's hands on you with her being naked and you being naked. Number one, if I saw you like that in a compromising position like that, it would be a problem. So why is it okay for you to get a massage like that when it's not okay for you to be laying in a bed with another woman naked? It's the same shit to me. I'm saying, and it's like...
It's not, that's a business transaction.
And it's like, not only that, it's very much tempting. So she might not be a hoe, but if you walk around that table and her face is there and he put his dick right there and the shit just pull out, she might just lick it. You know what I mean? But that's like, worst case scenario, but
you ever accidentally licked a dick?
But I've never had that kind of massage either, so
okay,
I don't know what I'm liable of doing if I do lay down like that. But
I got so many doors. I can't
if it's not okay for a female to lay with you, it shouldn't be okay for it to be a massage or not.
It's a business transaction.
So it's prostitution.
But there's no prostitution, there's no sex.
Yeah, but that don't make it right.
It's an intimate massage.
Okay, so if I cheated on you with a man that rubbed me down and then fucking you okay with that? Oh, baby, just got me naked, put all on top of my body.
I'm upset because you texting and communicating with this nigga, y'all having, you know what I'm saying? It's not just
Who said that? I could just came over and he rubbed me down and went home.
One time, that's it? And there was nothing that led up to it. You just looked this number up randomly.
So what led up to her?
So you say you never had a one and done?
That part.
Me?
Yes, I'm asking you, Radio Raheem.
Several times.
So then, what's
so impossible?
So you can't be upset if she had a one and done.
With the massage nigga?
Yeah.
I would hope that, you know what I'm saying, my lady's one and done is before she met me. Like she got that shit out her goddamn system.
Man, listen, you can't put a woman in that temptation like that and be like, no, don't fuck him, okay? Don't suck his dick. Just get a massage and come home with me, alright?
I expect a woman to be in that position and be able to hold it down, yes.
Sometimes people don't know what they're capable of until they get into the situations. Sometimes you say,
how would you be in that situation?
I wouldn't do it.
You wouldn't do the massage? You scared that you might give it up?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Wow. That's
absolutely.
Deep. That's deep.
Would you let the woman massage you without it being able like you wouldn't hit it?
Especially if I'm single?
If she licked the dick, you're not gonna hit it?
Why would she lick the dick? I didn't pay her to lick the dick.
You naked.
I pay her to massage me though.
You naked.
I pay her
massaging you.
We all outside.
Well, she just see it and be like, oh.
Please, lady, I ain't asked for this. I hope this is not on the bill. This is extra.
Yo, speaking about the bill, what about when the bill comes and you guys are looking at it like, what's the split gonna be?
I'm gonna whip out my EBT and be like, BAM!
You like, no, sir. We don't take that. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
That nigga's still good for EBT?
No, I'm not, but that restaurant is.
Not in a restaurant, no.
I'm not.
Oh, it's because of the hot food, right?
That part.
Oh, hot food.
But seriously though, that's a big part of dinner etiquette, the bill. Like even if you're with a man or woman as a date, or if you're girlfriends or guy friends, or if you're with a big group, doesn't matter. I think it goes with a little bit of the relationship part is a little different, but when it comes to like the group of females, the group of men, or the group of co-ed, both men and females, I think everybody should split the bill. I think it should be equally split, no matter what you drink, no matter what you eat. Once you sit down at that table, the bill is between everyone.
So you're saying if there's 10 people at the table and 2 people go, I ate before I got here.
Don't
I'm
come.
just gonna have drinks.
Don't come. It's called a dinner.
I'll have one appetizer.
Don't come. No, don't come.
I'm doing the calamari
Don't
family
come.
style.
After this dinner, we're gonna go to the club down the street. We can meet us there. We get a drink over there. Like, don't come. Don't come. Period.
You agree with this, sir?
Hell yeah. Stay your ass home.
Yeah.
Stay your broke ass home.
Yeah. My thing is, why would you eat before you go to a dinner party?
Right.
What if you didn't know?
That's
Oh, no,
you know
okay,
what?
okay,
That you ain't got no money.
Okay.
That you broke. But you ain't know. Oh, you didn't know the bill's gonna get split. That's what you didn't know. Okay, got it. Okay. Makes
All right.
sense.
So is there an appropriate situation where something like that can occur, and it's okay for that person not to split, even though they did not eat as much as
I think
said other
that
parties?
if you know you're going to a higher upper echelon restaurant, then if you're not coming prepared to actually partake in the fine dining, then you should not go.
Now, if we're eating all together and I get a phone call with my friends in the neighborhood and I'm like, yo, I'm at this restaurant, come through. And we're already eating, we're already started eating, we're having our meal, and they come through and they just order a drink. I don't feel like they should pay the, I don't feel like they should split the bill. And the reason why I don't feel like they should split the bill because they were initially not invited in the party itself.
And they just
They
pulled
were
up.
outsiders.
Yeah,
so
random pull up.
once you're not invited in the party itself, I feel like anyone outside of that has a pass. But once I invite you as my friend, as my guest, you're part of that bill.
Okay.
And if you feel like you cannot afford this bill, don't come. If you feel like you can't afford this bill, talk to me before the dinner and say, you know what? I don't got it. What you think about this? Let's work it out this way. Let me know what I'm doing before you pull up. Because once you pull up, and I see the little the bill, just for me, Keisha, just for me, Ramona, I feel like it dampens the spirit. It dampens the spirit of what's going on, in my opinion. You know, like.
I mean, I agree. I think that you could be having the funniest laughs, some great conversation, and if the bill comes and then you end up bickering about the bill, that's how the night is remembered.
Mm-hmm.
You forget about the conversations.
Yeah.
You forget about the laughs.
Yeah.
You forget about, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
all that other shit. You even forget about who outfit was the best. You know what I'm saying? Like you focused on the bill, and that overshadows everything else.
It's true. And, it's a big, and if you're my friend and we're going to dinner, you should know the etiquette amongst us as friends. Like, I don't have to tell y'all we go about what it is. We just know because we're friends. We vibe. We know what it is. So if you, this makes you want to sit back and reevaluate your friends.
So, but
You know
what
sometimes you grow.
what if one of the friends comes through and orders like the big $160 tomahawk steak because they know that it's gonna be split?
That's selfish.
I don't know anybody who does shit like that, but it's a possibility.
That's selfish.
Depending on your circles.
That's selfish.
I'm sure.
Why would you do that?
So should that be an even split, or they should just throw in the extra money for that?
I think they should throw extra 20 on that just because they know that they ordered the most expensive thing on the menu.
That's extra
Like,
20?
my thing is people have no, excuse me, people have no courtesy. Like, where the fuck is the courtesy at? Like, we all trying to live, we all trying to pay our bills. What makes you think you can fucking do that? Don't watch my pockets. You don't know how much I have in my pocket for tonight. Don't think you could just come and just do that shit. Like, yeah, I'm about to. Nah, like, that's
Do
not
it
how
on
it
your
works.
own,
Yeah,
with
you
your-
don't
with
do
your
that
woman
shit.
or whatever,
And if you
right.
ain't been doing it, don't do it here. Come on now. Just get it together.
That
Make it
part.
make sense.
Make it make
I'm just saying, like
sense.
that really gets on my nerves. Like it bothers me.
So if someone, let's say, okay, so the example we said is 10 people. So let's say 4 people order appetizers. The other 6 order appetizers and a dinner, should it still be split?
Yes. That's your choice that you chose to eat that. That's your choice. Yes.
You agree, Mr. Ratchet Poppy?
I think that unless that is discussed prior to that, when the bills comes, you should expect that the etiquette is that the bill is going to be split evenly. Now, I feel like there's an exception to that. Like, if the three of us go out, but we know Lucas is a heavy drinker, not Luke, but Lucas is a heavy drinker. You know what I'm saying? Then Lucas might want to kick out a little extra because he know he's a heavy drinker. You know
or Lucas could go to the bar and do his own tab at the bar and come back to the table with the drink.
You know what I'm saying? Or if Ramona, if we're all out and at the end of the night, you know what I'm saying, Ramona decides she wants to pick up some extra stuff to bring home to Jay, like she should
Separate bill.
Huh?
Separate bill.
Separate bill for that. You know what I'm saying?
My friends and I do that all the time. They bring home food for their kids and stuff and they do a separate bill.
Yeah.
Separate bill. Like, my thing is we grown. Like, what part of it don't you understand? Like, where's the etiquette? Like, you don't get it? Like, we're over 40 or close to 40. How do you not know this? How do you not know this? Like,
27.
Plus
we gonna have an episode where
14, 15.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, something like that, right?
Something. My math is off.
I think it's interesting.
Can I just say one thing?
Yeah.
I forgot what I was saying. Go ahead. That's why I like cutting people off because I always think I want to say it. Go ahead.
I think you should use discernment, as our brother Dre would say, when you are going out with whoever it is that you're going out, to make sure that you know that they understand the etiquette.
Do we have to do that?
Of yes, because some people, they don't get it. Like, they want to floss, like they floss. See, they got ice on the wrist, you know, and everything like that, and they actually don't floss like that. So it's like you gotta know who you hanging out with.
Some people can have the money, just don't want to pay. Some people is really cheap like that. They could have a pocket full of money, just don't want. They're just cheap. Like, nah, I ain't trying to spend a lot tonight. I'm just gonna try and spend $20. What I was gonna say was I went on a date with four couples, and when the bill came, the men paid for all the women. So whatever the bill was, it was divided by 4. They paid the bill, they tipped, and the women didn't pay anything. And I thought that was dope.
Yeah, it's couples.
That was dope.
I can feel that.
So I was like,
100%.
She's like, nah, we men, we gonna take the bill, y'all just chill. And he's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. And you know what happened when we got home?
Nothing.
It's glizzy time.
Not for me, it wasn't.
I don't know.
You don't.
You could have went home with one of the other couples.
I didn't even see.
You could have went home with one of the other couples.
To do what?
Hold the camera.
To do what?
Whatever was going down.
I don't know if I believe that, but you know, it is
See
what it
anybody
is.
else's breast or vagina but mine. Thank you.
You don't watch porn?
No. What is porn? Food porn, you mean?
So what about the waiter? What about the service?
Tipping.
How does that coincide with
Tipping.
the
Dinner etiquette.
your dinner etiquette?
I feel like
Oh no, God.
a lot of times nowadays they have gratuity in the bill. More than likely, it's gratuity in the bill. Especially if it's over 4 people, it's gonna be gratuity in the bill. And I feel like it's because people really didn't tip that much. And I feel like that's why they're doing that nowadays, because people weren't tipping as much or tipping at all. And I feel like tipping is optional. The fact that you put it in as a gratuity, that bothers me a little bit. That makes me like, oh, wait, you can't tell me how to tip this waiter. Like, he was trash. But you know, I feel like it goes off experience. If you're a good waiter, if you're attentive, you remember my order, you keep my drink full, you come and check up on us, you bring back my doggy bag fast, I have to wait for it. Like, all that stuff matters to me, and I feel like you get a better tip that way. And also, if you have a big party, you get a bigger tip. Smaller parties, you won't get as much.
I feel like even though it's usually included, if you happen to have the off chance where it's not included, I feel like even if you get bad service, you should at least do 10. If the service is average to good, you do 15, and if it's amazing, you do 20. Right? I hate when people say waiters shouldn't get tipped, because I feel like being a server is one of the few jobs where your pay is on some level like merit based. Like, but depending on what you do right now in this moment of real time is a reflection of what people feel like you deserve, right? And let's keep it a buck, right? Everybody at some point at work has a day where they slacks the fuck off. So why should we act like a waiter shouldn't have a moment on their job where they can't slack off?
There's a difference between slacking off and being rude.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
There's a difference between that. Like,
Absolutely.
I can take slacking off, but don't be rude.
Okay.
My thing is, another thing is, so a waiter throws a whole tray of drinks on you by accident. Like, on you. Would you tip him?
Nah.
But every waiter deserves a tip.
They might get the 10%. They still might. They still might get the 10. No, they still might get the 10.
I don't know about that one. I don't know about that.
I personally go by the high scale down. So based on your service,
Oh, you start high?
I start high and work low. So for me, water is a big thing. So I drink water. So if you don't fill up my cup after I've drunk the water, your percent starts to go down from 25 down.
That makes
Right?
sense.
So
Is that water in your cup right now?
yeah, I need water. I'm thirsty. So depending on, so that's for me, that's the criteria. Once I'm drunk my water, if you fill it up immediately or when my food gets there, then you stay. But if my joint don't get filled up, your joint starts to go down.
How about a waiter or waitress that flirts with your significant other?
Oh, that's good
How
money.
about that? How about that?
I feel like that's subjective, right?
Okay.
Because I'm like, yes.
No, listen, right? There are some women who, listen, the waiter smiles too hard, she be like, why you flirting with that bitch? Like,
No, she's flirting with you.
whatever. Point is, like, there are some women who are really just like that sensitive.
But do you feel like it's a problem? Like, if a waiter is in your girl face, like, how you doing? You want something else? You good, mom? You sure? He's giving all his attention to your lady.
He pat her back?
You could have, yeah. You think you were good?
Nah, he ain't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, he ain't. That didn't
Would you
happen.
still tip him?
That didn't happen.
Would you still tip
I'm gonna
him?
tell you right now, that didn't happen.
Would you still tip him?
You're not listening. That didn't happen.
If you go like this, you okay, miss? You okay, miss lady?
And so you see the rub though? You pat. Listen, a pat. That's already a little bit too much.
This.
Nah.
What would you do?
Huh?
What would you do?
Like, bro, you got problems with your hands, nigga?
Would you tip him?
No.
Why? He had excellent service.
That's not excellent service to me.
Well, because he tapped your
That's
lady's
inappropriate.
back.
That's inappropriate
Maybe
service.
she was
That's
choking.
inappropriate.
That's inappropriate behavior.
So what does that got to do with his performance as a waiter? Like, he still has.
Listen, they took
great
Cuomo down
etiquette.
because he was friendly.
He ain't Cuomo. It's funny. You're funny. That's funny. So that's true for you too. A waiter goes like this to your girlfriend's back. It's a wrap for him.
If he do it to me too, then we good.
I don't know.
But if he don't do it to me too,
Oh yeah, facts. 'Cause-
that sliding scale go down.
Yeah. It does kind of.
So what happens if he do it to you a little bit too much? Like, hey,
Again, sliding scale go down. Equal opportunity, baby.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. Like that's
because
all
I've
I'm
seen that
saying.
happen. If it happened with me, and I just be like,
I don't mind if a guy flirt with my lady. Like, yo,
that's unprofessional though.
again, flirting and in this,
That's still unprofessional.
that's different.
Flirting at the dinner table, a waiter. That's
But what's
I'm
considered
fine with
flirting though? What's considered flirting? Like,
Give her compliments. Give
I'm
her
good
all
with
the
that.
attention.
I'm good with that. I give her compliments
too. You can't say you do nice.
Bring her extra stuff. Like,
I'm
I brought
good
you
with
a
that.
shot.
She is beautiful.
They bring you one, but he
That's
brought
okay.
her one.
I'm fine with that. As long as it
Set
don't
him up
come
so I
to
can
bill,
knock it down.
we good.
yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. But as long as that shot.
She get a dessert and I don't get one, that's okay. Because we go share it anyway.
Okay. All right. Because that's part of dinner.
So he can't say, "Oh, ma'am, you look nice this evening."
But why are you saying that with my man right here? For what? What's the
That's
point
okay.
of that?
I'm fine with that. She does look nice.
What?
Well,
What's the point of it? You say, y'all look nice this evening. Why you gotta pinpoint with me? Like, that to me, I feel like you're starting problems.
Not a problem for me. I'm gonna dig you. I'm glad somebody else saw besides me.
No, that's right.
I might look trash that evening.
I still don't give him the right to do that. Regardless.
So if a female server and you with your man or something like that, and they be like, "Oh, you look nice today," you'll be upset.
I mean, why you can't tell me I look nice? I would take that shit off of him in a minute. This to be on me. Like, no, girl, don't you gotta take my order? Like, what are you talking to him for?
Oh,
Can I get
Does that sound like jealousy?
It's not jealousy, but it's like, why are you complimenting my man for what?
Do we need to put the definition of jealousy?
I'm not jealous. I just want to know why you complimenting my man. Like, girl, I like the way you have your waist shirt on. Your waist is tight, girl. That lace front? That glue is everything.
Oh. That glue is
everything, girl.
That glue is everything.
Who you went to? That's in Miami? Which one? She want to compliment people. We can compliment you all day, boo.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't play that shit. What the fuck you compliment my man for what?
but
Tell me what the fucking favorite thing on the menu is. Tell me what tastes the best in here. That's what you need to talk about. What tastes the best in the restaurant? Please tell me. And what else? How's that taste? What about the steak? Yeah, that's good. I want that. Let's talk about that.
so we gotta revisit this. We definitely gonna revisit
You can
this.
find nothing else to talk about, but my man. Let's talk about your fucking lace front.
We gonna
Let's talk
revisit
about your
this.
ant butt.
So would you ask for hot water for utensils in a fancy restaurant?
Probably not, because it's a little bit cleaner. Some of those other restaurants, allegedly, some of the other restaurants, it's kind of murky. You see like the water spots and things like that. You're like, nah, I gotta put that in hot water. But it's a little ghetto. It's a little ghetto to ask for that though.
I've never asked for hot water for my utensils.
Only women do that.
I've asked in IHOP.
Only women do that.
No, I see some men do it too.
I've never seen every man do it. But I know black women notorious for that shit. Like you go in a restaurant, can I have hot water for my utensils?
It gotta look murky. If it look murky, then I'd be like either hot water or can I have
I just
plastic
asked for new utensils. If
I
you
also
look,
say plastic utensils. The ones in the packet.
I just say, can I get some new
What happens if
utensils?
the ones the same as the other ones?
That doesn't happen.
So when you go to Waffle House,
IHOP. Sorry, IHOP. I'm just saying.
I love Waffle House. Waffle House better.
I'm more of a Golden Corral, but
The open one in the Bronx.
Yeah.
I know I haven't been in that one yet.
Yeah, I haven't been there either. We should go.
Okay.
Okay, let's
So
make that happen.
let's go together. So we're gonna do our what?
Final thoughts on dinner etiquette. Man, wow. I didn't think that we would have enough.
You always say that.
I do, but you guys are always, Mythbusters to prove me wrong. So I appreciate you guys
Appreciate yourself.
for being able to thwart my thoughts on whatever subject that we might be talking about. So,
Final thoughts.
on dinner etiquette.
On dinner etiquette. Men and ladies dress appropriately. Watch your conversation. Make sure the conversation is clean. Check the menu before you go so you can know if you got enough money to go to whatever establishment you're going to. Make
Can
sure
you say something for us?
I'm gonna.
Okay, sorry.
You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you split the bill appropriately, and if the waitress is gonna get a tip, make sure she's the tip of this dude. I'm sorry.
So my final thought is this: get cultured, people. Get out the hood. Go places. Learn etiquette. There's other places besides Amy Ruth. There's other places besides White Castles. Go outside and know how to do this right. Dinner etiquette is something that should be innate to some people. And I also feel like at a certain age, like, who are you going out with? Who's guiding you in life? Because I feel like even my daughter, she's young and I still teach her etiquette at home at a dinner table. Like that should transfer into the dinner table at a restaurant. So my thing is, this is how you do it at home, this is how you do it outside the street. No judgment, but I just feel like you need to be a little bit more cultured, go out a little bit, and live within your means. Some people want that life, but they're not about that life. Like, you want to be in these nice restaurants, but deep down inside, that's not who you are. That's not the person you are, but you try to be that person because everybody's doing it. This is what everybody do. But if that's not who you are, just be true to who you are. And things like this won't happen. And so if you don't know it, learn it. If you know it, you found out tonight on the RTI podcast. We're here to educate, so I hope you learned something tonight.
We are not here to educate. We are here to entertain. If you find some type of enlightenment, more power to you. We appreciate you, and please comment and let us know that you did. My final thoughts on dinner etiquette is, as my brother, who is not here today, Dre, would say, discernment. You gotta know who you're going out it. All right. That is going to determine how your etiquette should be approached. Okay? If you with someone who don't got the cash, then you don't order the surf and turf because you know that they probably just gonna do an appetizer.
Surf and turf means somebody got fucked.
Or if you don't know how to dress, there's a fucking side of the menu. There's
Nah.
a friendship side of the
And
menu.
it's a friendship.
Right.
All right, so you just gotta know who you're going out with and the couples that you're going out with. You know, so that's what I would say first in terms of dinner etiquette. Just know who you're going out with so that you can make sure the type of money you need to bring, or be prepared to spend, and what to order. You know, regardless of whether it's
Shirley Temple.
a Shirley Temple.
What is that?
Or an Ace of Spades, you know, a Deuce, you know, whatever it might be,
Casamigos.
or Casamigos, you know. I think that will help you in alleviating that end result on what the split is going to be on that check. So you know that everyone is even kill and everyone is good. So that would be my final thoughts on dinner etiquette.
Okay.
Right?
Communication is everything.
Yeah.
Talk about it before you get there. So.
Yeah. Don't go out with some broke people. Like this. What it is. I'm
It's
saying,
okay to be
like,
broke to stay home.
yo, you don't got it? It's okay. Like,
Yeah.
come out to the next.
It's okay.
the
Hungry
next
man
one.
dinners are good.
It is okay. Because sometimes you just don't have it for that.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you, as someone who has had to pay the extra because some other people were not able to afford, you know,
It's not fair.
it is what it is, but come on, man, like, that joint is not fair, like she said. Like,
Because you don't know your pockets.
because I got it doesn't mean that you can come in and take advantage of that. That's not cool.
Absolutely. Now, is that really your friend though?
But that's
Friend won't do that.
that's a topic for another story. You know what I'm saying? So, we hope that you guys enjoyed the episode today. Man, I had a blast. Y'all don't even know. I'm on vacation right now, so it's going down.
I'm jealous.
Big L.
Big L.
Big L.
Thank y'all for watching. RTI crew, Ratchet Poppy, Lucas. First
Oh
Lady-
yeah, I'm Lucas
First
today.
Lady Ramona. Hollywood Dre.
We love you.
guys.
And as
Thanks for
always,
watching.
you have a great day.
And a better tomorrow. Love is love.